Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 Sweden. So, the plan for today is to declare war on Indonesia. Before I started recording, I spent actually quite some time thinking about what to do next, and the more I was looking at the map and the more things I checked, the more convinced I became that we want to declare as soon as possible. If our land ships could move this turn, I would actually declare right now, but since they're not available for the start of the war, I'll just give them one turn and we're gonna start it next turn. The goal for this war is gonna be doing as much damage as possible to Indonesian army and taking Sala. Sala is down to 96 hit points. And we have our siege weapons basically ready to start hitting it. We can hit it next turn, so it shouldn't be a problem taking the city probably on the first turn of the war. And then we'll see if we can also take Kupang and Mataram here, but I guess the defenses around these two cities will be a bit like stronger than around the newly conquered Saleh. And of course we're gonna try to sit here, do as much damage as possible around Bandung. I don't think we'll be able to take this city, but who knows? It's hard to say how many land units Indonesia actually has. I would say like half of their army might be ships, so all these inland cities might be quite difficult actually to defend for them. And well, then we'll also see what happens on this side. I'm quite curious if they're gonna try to send some units this way, or how is it gonna be on this side. Hard to say. We are not like 100% ready for this war, but I think we are more prepared than Indonesia, or for them the war will be more inconvenient than for us. I also noticed that their economy is starting to recover, so that's something we want to stop. And also they lost their defensive pact with Rome, so we will only end up fighting them and Assyria, not the third AI. It's still like fighting the two strongest AI at the same time, but I think that their defensive pact will basically last until the end of the game, unless we somehow break it by vassalizing one of them, so I'll already start working on that. Okay, so that's the plan. I didn't really make any changes, just moved generals to the front line. I think we can end the turn. What is this? Still building railroads. One of the main reasons why I actually decided to declare this war is that we need money. And the easiest way for us, of course, how to get money is just take a city, so we can upgrade all our Caroleans. I was just thinking, I probably overspent last time. Now I don't have money for the Carolean upgrades. What am I gonna do about that? And well, it's by far the easiest way to just get the money from conquered city. Or not conquered city, from conquering a city. Okay, let's move forward. Switch these two. There is more. Oh, actually, no, we finished this oil last time. Is there anything here that we really want to improve? Not really. How long is this gonna take? 2 turns, so this railroad should be done pretty soon. What we're gonna do, I think, is start working on the coal. Oh, and this is another reason why I want to declare. I don't want this diplomat to complete his mission. We're gonna need to do something about all these tiles. How much is this? 1600. Think about buying that lake. It's pretty expensive though. Is there anything better? Whatever, we're just gonna improve the forest. We are almost done with the railroads. Oh, and I knew there was something I wanted to do off camera. I wanted to lock these tiles around the newly conquered cities. Well, I guess for now This we'll just have to do. Is there something better that we could log? This is mostly just gold. This looks fine. Okay, the railroad should be gone from here. We are almost done. I think if I want to get a village here, it would be better to get villages on these two tiles. I could get a village here and then on these two. And then I can just get farms on these tiles. Okay, let's do that. So village there. Oh, actually this is too far. Not in workable range. Well, in that case, we're gonna get villages here and here. We have to get rid of this one. Okay, Zictona is done with factory. How long would it take to get public works? Or how long would it take to get maybe some more units? Wouldn't mind getting some more Gatling guns, to be honest. Let's get like 2, 3, maybe more Gatling guns. I hate that it's gonna take this long though. Still, our happiness increasing the cost quite a bit. Oh well. We will probably never improve the happiness enough, or not in the near future, so I'll just accept the fact that producing units is gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's get the armory. Same here. What was it? Tangier, right? Let's check the tile assignments. This looks okay-ish. Yeah, we'll have to fix all these tiles. That's gonna take a while. Did I lock the scientist manually? I don't think so. What's the size? 14. I don't think I want to work the specialist. Let's go aqueduct, stable, arsenal, into factory. And now we're gonna declare. Yep. I think this will be the first real world war. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay. That's gonna hurt. $33. Now I should be able to take the city this turn. Let's check the defense around the city. Oh wait, they have a rifleman behind the city. Come on. Flipping the city, that's like the last thing that I want. Okay, how much damage can we do? Actually, not as much as I expected. I guess I'll move. And we're gonna need one more field gun for this. What we can also do... where is the rest? There's one. This is fine. Move the general. One. Oh, you won't have the damage? Look at the bonuses! That is disgusting! Can we replace the garrison somehow? Do we have a unit that could do it? Nope. Can we buy a unit? No. Can we buy a unit here? Yes. How much damage can we do to a rifleman in a citadel? Not a citadel, in a fort. Not much. So they probably want to wait for them to attack us. And the other side... Oh, this is a bit better. Okay, go. Maybe I will actually get the public works here first. When we lost all the luxuries, I think we need the happiness. Okay, let's see what happens now. That was a lot of damage. We can't do anything to them. No. Just want to move. Do you want to build on this style? This is out of range of all cities? Okay, fine. In that case, let's just start at the fort. Can finish that later. So, good news is that we can still one-shot their siege weapons. Didn't expect that. What about... No, not across the river, though. This is a desert? Shouldn't be. No, just plains. Well, this guy has to get out of there. Fortify. Checking promotions. Just checking why this field gun took damage by its the city bombardment. Yeah, I think this is the best I can. I was thinking if I could get more field guns in range of the rifleman, but it's not gonna happen. But the only target for these two field guns is the city. It doesn't even tickle. Hit the Gatling gun. Wait, before we get that upgrade, let's move somewhere. So we are not wasting action points. Now you should move back. I think these two should be fine because we have pretty good healing. I'll just send the one more guy to the front. And what do we hit? Again, doesn't do damage. Guess I'll hit this one. Wow, that's so bad. 45. Workers, we'll just get rid of those. And let's see what happens. I don't want to attack anymore, I think. How far are we from the next social policy? That will give us the option to fade by admirals. That gives us more happiness. Just have to wait for those ships to come closer. Okay, next. That's the first Carolean that we lost. If that's all that we're gonna lose, then I think it's acceptable. Why doesn't this show a railroad? Now it's done. Okay, good. Okay, let's check Chicago. What are we working around here? These two forests. Okay, let's start with those forests. This one's the captured one. Why can't I get rid of him? There we go. Fortify. Well, this isn't as bad as I expected it to be. Oh wait, no, never mind. It is bad. I didn't notice that one of the Caroleans is almost dead. Fortify. Okay, time to take the city. Can I view it? I can't. I'm gonna risk it and annex it. Even though it's been conquered twice recently and it looks that way. I still want to have the oil. There is wine. And as long as we hold the city, we can also pop a citadel here, which will give us much better position for the attack on Mataram. I didn't expect we're gonna need citadels for this war, but we may actually burn a few generals, get a citadel. Wait, how did this happen? How did this happen? Wasn't the citadel in... Really? This citadel belonged to Saleh? I should have probably checked. I just didn't expect that the border would expand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles away when it's the third tile from the other side. Okay, now we just have to figure out how we're gonna hold the city. Start with this attack. Is this a kill? Yep. Can I get this skill with the Carolean? No. We actually lose this land ship. Where is the closest general? This is not gonna... work. I would have to get rid of one more field gun. How far can this one go? This one section of the road that somehow got pillaged is becoming actually a huge issue. Let's move back. It still could be doable though. No, we can't attack. Oh, this is a desperation move. Well, I'll still hit that field gun, well, at least trying to force it away. Can we fade by a general? Just curious how much time we can fade by a general. I wanted to buy profit. I wanted to start flipping Brazilian and Moroccan cities, but a general, I think next turn will be pretty important. Thinking if maybe this turn we could try something like attack as many times as possible and buy the general, but I think we'll defend for one more turn and get the general next turn. 5 damage. Wow. 8 damage. Okay, getting better. Let's just play it safe. Pull this guy back. Fortify. You will get deleted. You should be fine. Yep, that's not what I wanted to do. What we can do though, now we have the money, check the upgrades. You have to replace this guy, so let's replace him right now. If I send him here, I won't be able to upgrade him. Oh, he'll just have to wait here. Another one. We're gonna buy... Where's the Lanskine? No, we can't buy Lanskines anymore. Yeah. 3,000 for Foreign Legion is quite expensive, not gonna lie. Anything else that we could use? Not paying 3,000 for a garrison. Fortify, fortify. This is not too bad. 27 is more than I expected. Much damage can we do? Oh, that's fine. Let's do it. Sadly, they'll be able to retreat. Can we build... Someone suggested that maybe I could build minefields, and I probably should. It's, I think, too late for that. Now, let's just wait. We'll see what they decide to do. Maybe what I should do instead. It's not military academy. What's the defensive building? Or do we already have it? Arsenal. We do have Arsenal. Why is the city so weak? That didn't help at all. Okay, fine. I'll do it. So I have a feeling if Assyria really decides to attack and sends everything they have, just one city, they may actually have the damage. And I also want to be able to finish off ships that end up on 30 health. Do we have something here that could hunt down the diplomat? What is this? That's our capital. Oh, do we care about wire service? +2 culture, 4 city-state, friend. Oh, no, never mind. We are making 1200. The investment is not worth it. I'll just build public works again, I think. Quick stoneworks. Armory. What is this? Casablanca. Where is that? Here on the border. I'll even pay for the constabulary because that's quite a lot of happiness. Oh wait, never mind. Let's cancel all of that. We need to get the castle, so that's gonna be the first thing. And I think one of these cities can build, yep, the religious buildings. Brazil, what are you doing? I'm not even sure that this is Indonesia hitting Fortaleza. Might be just the city-state, and they could even take it. The city is so far behind, at least like strength-wise. But well, if you have to sacrifice some of our vassal cities, so be it. Next. Okay, if we take a lot of damage here, it's fine as long as we are not losing units. Because we will heal them up. You are a fool. Really, am I? What did I propose? Okay. There he is. Can he make it? How much movement does he have? 6. Okay, he is gonna make it. 45. Come on, let's get rid of him. Oh, wait. How does he not have prisoner of war? I just captured him. Oh, wait, that's a different worker. That's the one that I sent here to build the lumber mill. I thought that was the one that I captured here like 3 turns ago. Never mind. America robbed the treasury of Stockholm. Okay, well. They can have 300 gold. There are the walls. Let's get those castles up as soon as possible. Should probably build a workshop finally. Oh, that's not more population. That's just this guy's been pushed from the atoll. Okay, I'll just wait. How much money do we have? 3,400. I think we can afford to pay for the arsenal. Again, that should be a decent amount of happiness for one building. Not paying for the factory. Interesting. This looks like a suicide. Maybe not. How are we doing so little damage even though he's in our territory? Now, the question is, do I want to try and defend the citadel? Do we have another general somewhere? trying to figure out how to kill all three. I probably won't be able to. I can just lock this field gun in place by killing this one. I think that might be the play. One, two, three. Thinking if this tile is safe, but it probably isn't. Okay, if I get another citadel, what would be the best tile for it? And how many generals do we have? 4. If I get a citadel here, I'll cut off this tile. It's just annoying that they can send their units this far. So I would take these 2 tiles away from them. That would most likely get rid of the citadel and get another one here. Also, a citadel on this tile wouldn't be horrible. Also steals how much? Oh, it's only 2 iron. This is 6 iron. But a citadel here wouldn't really give us anything. And we don't have that many generals. Okay, I'll just pillage that. I can't kill this one, but I'll at least do some damage to him. How much money do we still have? 1300. Okay, fortify, fortify. This is the prisoner, so let's get rid of him. Fortify. And I'll try to defend the citadel. I'm probably gonna lose one of these two, but the AI is really good at not focusing its fire, so maybe by some miracle the launch ship is gonna survive. Fortify. Thinking if by moving the rifleman forward, I would somehow help the slant ship, but probably not. They don't have extra range. No, I'll just sit here. Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss something important. America is of course attacking. I was hoping they'll just sit around their cities, maybe kill some Assyrian units, but they'll just sacrifice their whole army by attacking the Assyrian city. How is Brazil doing? Taking more damage. Yeah, the city is gonna fall, unfortunately. If it falls, I hope it's the city-state that takes it. Next. I didn't hear that annoying noise of dying units. That sounds good. Do we have extra gems? We do. How much are you offering? Not enough. I'm surprised. Okay, Firing Doctrine is the last promotion on this side of the promotion tree. On the other side, after Field 2, we could go Splash Damage. Splash damage doesn't reduce combat strength. I was initially thinking about going Logistics, but a 30% hit strength is a lot. And it could be an interesting combination, splash damage on all siege weapons, with the combination of the splash damage that Caroleans do on kill. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. How do I get out of here? Here. Can I finish off the Ironclad? Nice. Because now I can buy a workboat get the crab back. I think that's the only copy, so that will be extra happiness. And we somehow managed to get to 35. Great. I think we might have finished one not great work, public work. Yeah, I think we just finished one in Zictuna. How many votes do the Maya have? They didn't like our proposal. So if they're gonna fight it, they can win. Depends on what our vassals do, but they should help us. Okay, let's go for it. All in. The sanction on Assyria, you can't really do anything about that. If Indonesia wants anything to pass or not pass, they can do whatever they want. And these proposals are not really super impactful, so who cares? As long as we get our proposal through, I don't care about the others. Lock it. Lock this one, come on. And lock all of it. And we don't want to work the specialist. Do we have a tile? I'll just try to fix the farm, try to remember. How much population do we have? 25. Okay, don't want Marrakesh to grow anymore, I think. And that means all these tiles don't have to be worked. We'll just lock the bare minimum so the city is not starving, and the rest will work specialist slots. Okay, what do we have here? Some scientists. How many buildings are we still missing? Oh, I'll get back there in a second. Why does it say that in theory I could build stable? Is it because we settled on top of a sheep? I think I vaguely remember settling on top of a sheep. Yeah, but we can't. We have improved that with the city technically, not with the pasture, so we can't get the stable. I don't know why it's here even. Zoo. 1, 2, yeah, 3 forests. Maybe I could build the zoo. But if I build it, it's gonna be after public works. We need more of those. And what I should also do is our capital. Wait, I thought I had the option to... No, archaeologist. We are missing that tag. Never mind. Because historical landmarks would be another way how to increase happiness. Okay, that will have to wait. This is a city that probably deserves a seaport. But do we have arsenal? We do. Okay, let's get that seaport. We need arsenal here. Once we get the factory, we're gonna look those specialists. For now, I'll just get some more gold, I think. It's castle, barracks, monument, temple. Don't see any plant. Oh, there is a plantation. Okay, fine. There is a plantation. There is one forest. Ah, still, I'm gonna get the herbalist as well. Council, then constabulary, then the factory. I could be... No, I can't. I don't have a worker here. I want to say I could be a real jerk. Just remove the citadel and get a citadel here. I may do that and maybe attack Mataram even before Kupang. Just completely isolate the city. Checking luxuries that we would get. It's pepper here, nutmeg down here. Only one copy? Shouldn't there be two? No, there's a copy here that we already have inside our border. Just need to fix it. Thinking if I need to have the land ship here. Because it's across a river. I could kill the Lancer and just pull back. Okay, let's do it. Let's attack Kupang from the south. We'll leave a few units here as a distraction. Okay, so the attack has to go this way because of that citadel, or we have to send a land ship to get rid of it, which could be an option. Where are all our land ships? 1, 2, 3. Okay, all of them are here. Excuse me. How much damage can we do? 13. Okay, so even if I move all 5 field guns into position, I'm not gonna get a kill. could probably send a land ship to get a very easy kill. Won't be able to get out of here though. This might be safer. Oh, and I forgot that we had the blades, which allows us to attack and still move. That will take probably some time for me to get used to that. Oh, really? I can't move. This looks like there are bridges, but someone pillaged the road. We don't have enough money for the upgrade anyway. I thought that I would just move and upgrade that Caroline. Thinking if it's worth attacking here. It's not like I can get a kill. I think I'm just gonna forget about this area for now. 1, 2, 3. Let's stay out of the city bombardment range. I think for now I'll also forget about the citadel that I wanted to get here. It starts to look like we could maybe take Bandung without like pushing the border all the way to the city with citadels. Just have to be patient. Excuse me. Let me check one thing. How many followers do we have? It seems that we have followers basically everywhere somehow. I have no idea how is our religion spreading so far. I don't need the city-state. What about here? We also have follower in all these cities. We don't have one in Asura. I'm thinking if I have to keep... Where are they? If I have to keep paying for these missionaries, and I probably don't. What I should have checked is that we have followers here, just make sure. Yeah. Fortify. How does it look like with our promotions here? What do you think, guys? Is it worth a try? How much money is he making? Not much. And how is Assyria doing? Checking their economy. A lot of money, but it's not making that much per turn. Okay, let's move closer to the border. That could provoke some kind of a response. And if it does, we'll just try to kill those units, and we'll wait for money. Then we upgrade the Caroleans and see if we can maybe take the city with melee units somehow. Just most likely not gonna happen because they will have naval support, so I won't be able to use these 2 tiles for attacks, and I can't hit the city even with the Gatling guns because of the terrain. Well, technically I could send them here. That would be possible. If there wasn't a problem with the Indonesian ships, I think I would be able to take the city, but we'll see. Most likely we'll just get to the city and then move back. Fortify. Yep, he made it. I can't do anything about it. Oh, I'll just send those land ships back. Fortify. How does it look like the war awareness? This still should be the war awareness from the previous war, I think. Next. Just lost that Lapis. It's too close to the border in the desert. I don't think I could have really fought for it out. We managed to get that alliance. Where's Kabul? Mayans actually helped us with that, because they took over one of the city-states that was under Indonesian control. This should keep some Indonesian units busy. It's actually quite a few Fusiliers. Yeah, it was a good congress for us. Wait, let's check demographics before we decide on the next proposal. Now it might be time for some world project. Actually, those world projects could be our answer to the unhappiness. Where is it? Here. What are the options? This is interesting. I just noticed that when you check Casus Belli and Global Peace Accord, it's in both cases Rome and the Maya who'd be happy if we propose that. And these are exactly opposite proposals. That's a little weird. Yeah, getting Casus Belli at some point is also probably something we'll try. But for now, the war games, great general +5 happiness. 5 of your units are maintenance free, 25% attack bonus. Problem is silver. Indonesia would get silver as well, so they would get the bonus, not something we want to give them. Nah. Again, at some point, I will go for it, most likely. It's still 5 happiness, but for now there should be much better options. Sanctions, scholars and residents. Only World's Fair. Yep, Golden Age, more culture, free social policy. But do we want a free social policy now? In 2 turns, we'll finish imperialism. To get ideology, we either have to get these 2, which I don't want, or we would have to wait. It's still quite some time. Thinking how much I want, or how much the field finisher would help. Maybe I will do it. Organized religion is basically useless. One special in each city no longer produces unhappiness from urbanization. I could get quite a few free specialists at this point. Okay, let's go for it. We'll just get the free social policy. It's gonna be actual social policy, not the tenet. World's Fair. Everyone should be happy. Yep. Commit proposal. Can we get the range? No. Should probably sit on the railroad so that I can move that Gatling gun around faster. All we can do here is just hit the ship this way. And the city is attacking. Wait, no, sit on the border. We need the upgrade first. I'll just move the land ship back next turn. Fortify, it's too early to move in. For 2 gold is probably worth it. It's 4 production and like 4 gold per turn, something like that. This is a horrible planning by the AI, by the way. Because all of these tiles are farms. Well, they could have the village here. And get adjacency bonuses. Actually. The best is to build the road up here. Just saying, get the farms here. And the village on this tile, probably. But we will get rid of the road, so it doesn't matter. We want to have probably farms everywhere. I'll just quickly fix this tile, fortify. I'll take a hit from the city, but I think that's fine. As long as I don't kill the Lancer accidentally. No, I can just finish it off safely from the citadel. That's a lot of damage. How do I get vision on the city safely? Oh. Oops, there are units on this side as well. I thought maybe I could just move, let's say, here and see the city so that I can start hitting it. Okay, how are we gonna do this? You'll be the garrison. I think I want to leave at least one land ship here. You'll get an upgrade. I thought I would be able to start hitting the city right away, but I guess I'll have to do something about these units first. This might be a bad idea. I think I'll play it safe. It would be very difficult replacing our siege weapons at this point. I think I don't want to risk losing them. Fortify. I could get a citadel here. No, I can't. I would have to remove this one. Where are our workers? Where's the closest worker? A million miles away. I don't think I really need it. I will get rid of this citadel at some point, just pillage it. And then I'll attack from here, but I'll try to pillage. Ideally, pillaging this road. Then our siege weapons would be safe. I think that's gonna be the plan. And citadel here won't really change anything. What I should do though, I should send the general somewhere. Fortify, fortify. Next. It's a lot of units, but I don't think they can break through. Well, you have to move back. Fortify, fortify. I hope that our friends here are gonna help us with that Corvette. I'm just checking which tiles are worth improving, if any. Could maybe try to get a village here. I'll never build a logging camp on this tile. Let's try the village. What is it? 5 production, 6 gold. Yeah, it sounds good. Don't think that I want to attack that Lancer since I can't finish him off. I could could use some range support here. Because then all these riflemen could just attack, take their riflemen down, and I would try to get the last hit with range units. Okay, that is brave. Oh, whoa, hello. Or maybe I can just go here and attack the cruiser from this side. 1, 2. So close. That was a kill, actually. I don't have that much experience. This one doesn't even have Dreadnought. This one either. I probably should be hitting this one, not the one with Dreadnought. Too late. Yeah, these are much easier to kill. Treasure robbed in Stockholm. Someone managed to get 8 gold. Good for them. Brussels from Pedro ended copper to Pedro. Let's see. Can we renew the trade? And speaking about Pedro, that's the reason why the trade ended. And Brasilia is now pretty exposed. There is nothing at all that could just stop the units that took Fortaleza. How is our war score? 6. So I don't have anything on the side. If somehow Indonesia takes both these cities. Salvador will probably be quite difficult to take, but even if they take Brasilia, I really don't have anything on this side. They'll protect my flank. Actually, wait. We should have our own Brazil wood. Never mind. Just realized that we didn't lose the luxury that way. Okay, how does it look like here? Morocco is actually helping. But I think I'm gonna make a cut here. think a little bit about what I want to do on this side exactly. Yeah, in the next episode, I think our goal will be just taking Kupang somehow and then trying to get the peace treaty. I don't think I can even take Matara. I mean, I'd like to take it to just secure the center of the continent. I wouldn't have to worry about war on two fronts. And by two fronts, I mean fighting Indonesia on two sides. If I remove these, I could just have a few units sitting here, like 4 or 5 units maybe, just protecting our flank here and focus everything here and potentially here as well. Maybe try to liberate Fortaleza during the next war. We'll see how quickly we can take Kupang. Doesn't matter. If we sacrifice that one extra general and get the citadel here, I don't think that taking the city would be that difficult. Which might be more difficult taking this one. A lot more difficult. I don't think we can negotiate with Rome. No. Okay, so it's gonna be all for this episode. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.